Hey YouTube, today I felt like doing an instructional video. Today is Halloween, so in light of it being Halloween, I'm going to teach you guys how to play Green Day's Good Riddance Time of Your Life. Alright, so we all know our guitar, right? Fretboard. Alright, so to start, you're going to need to know 4 chords for this song. First one is G, but it's a G type 2, so instead of the classic G, what you do is you have your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, then you take your ring finger, put it on the B string on the 3rd fret, and pinky right under it on the high E to get this. Now the second chord is a C add 9, I believe, and what you do is you just move these two down a string and don't play the low E, which just sounds. And then the last chord is a D sus4, which is your regular D chord, but you put your pinky right there on that high E. And the last chord you'll need is only for some transition stuff, and it's your classic E minor. So the pick pattern for that intro part, let me get a bit closer on my guitar here. Alright, so on your G type 2, the intro, it starts up here, and you pluck the first low E, skip a string, go to the D, then you switch over to your ring finger and pluck the B, then the D again, and alternate these two. Let me get a bit closer so you can see this. So you go. Hold on, I messed that up. And you do that twice, and at full speed it sounds like this. Then you move down to that C, and you start on the A. Same pattern, only with the A. You only do that one once, and then you go to your D, and you start on the D, and you double pluck it. Oops. And so the pick pattern in full T, slow motion, goes. And then at full speed. Now, if you've heard this song, you hear this, where he goes. That's the E minor, and what you do is you do the same pick pattern as the G, but you do it with the E minor. And so that pick pattern starts off the whole song. The verse and everything else is pretty easy, but that pick pattern thing is, chord progression is kind of weird. So here we go. So after you do this twice, on that part where he changes, you go from that D to an E, back down to a D, so you go E, then D, C, G, and you do that one twice. Then you go E to G 4 times, and on that 4th one you start the strum pattern, which is follows the pick pattern's pattern of, and it goes down, down, up, down, up. And the chord progression itself is the same. So yeah, that's it, and the whole song in its entirety sounds like this. Yeah, hold on. Let me do that again. And he goes on like this for about 2 minutes. Then he does this really powerful, softens, and then he does this again. The second time, he does this. It's this kind of suspension, and he doubles that note. So at that very end where he's doing that suspension thing, he does the same pattern, only it's on that second one he just leaves this ringing and then goes to C. And on the second half of that he goes I don't know if you can see that. And so when it's done right, it sounds. And that is Green Day's Good Time of My Life.